Hello CPC fans, welcome to Top Plays, Week 5, Season 2 with Phil Nelson. This first play is from Rise Pool versus Jake Moran. After losing his Mienshao to the Hydreigon, Rise Pool knows that he needs to make plays in order to win this game. He also knows that Jake's most likely switch into Tornadus will be the Metagross. So, Rise Pool then pulls the double from Tornadus into Scissor, allowing him to knock off something that comes in. This next play comes from Jake Moran versus Rise Pool. After Jake goes for the Surf on Mew, critting it, Jake knows that there's no way Rise Pool is going to let his Mew go down this early. So as Mew switches out, Jake goes for the Tail Glow, forcing Rise Pool to sack something before or being able to bring in Mienshao to revenge it, where Jake always has a switch into as Amoonguss. This next play comes from Chime versus Golden Centurion. After Jirachi is revenged by the Thunderous Eyes knockoff, Golden then goes into Weavile to revenge Thunderous. Weavile can only kill a Thunderous with an Icicle Crush, however, and Chime knows that. So Chime then makes the good play into Slowbro to take the Icicle Crash, and then the knockoff right after thanks to its Colbur Berry in order to severely weaken this Weavile throughout the game with a Thunder Wave and force him to sack it the turn after. This next play comes from Used and the Angels of Behem versus Techno and the Carolina Pantherians. After Used goes on into Tapu Koko on the spikes, he then Volt switches out on the Ferrothorn, which allows him into Como-O. Knowing that Ferrothorn's best way of touching the Koko was with Gyro Ball, uses that to get a free switch into Como-O, and he sets up a DD and then starts going on a sweep. But that's not all. After Tech goes into Latias on the Como-O, Used realizes that Tech is probably just bluffing the Scarf, judging on the fact that he switched it out earlier in the game against the same +1 Como-O. Knowing this, Used then stays in and goes for a Poison Jab in order to slowly chip down at Tech's team. Just before we get started, I'd like to give a few honorable mentions. One is to Jake Moran for his Heart Swap Manaphy, which allowed him to take on the Volcarona. Another one is from 681 Shadow, who doubled into Gallade on the Celesteela switch-in. The third is also from Jake, who clicked Stun Sport as the Tornadus Eye switched in on his Amoonguss. And this is the last one. Top plays, everyone. Top plays. Our final play is from Golden Centurion versus Chime. As Chime switches in his Thunderous on the Venusaur, Centurion knows that there's only one reason this Thunderous will come in on the Venusaur, and that is because it has the Z-Fly. Knowing this, Centurion makes the great play into Togekiss to watch Chime blow his Z move, which allows Venusaur the potential to hold the